but there have been stories of something basically attacking other hikers and campers that actually come out here. The heck was that? Near the color? Okay, you're not really making the... Oh my god, that noise again. What is that? Hello? But let me find that bag for all the spikes. We're gonna dismantle everything and head out of here. Actually, let me put this away first. What the heck was that? Oh. Oh man, what is... Oh, that hurts. What is that? Ooh. Dude, the exact same thing happened last time too. This sucks. What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new adventure. New adventure, old place. This is going to be one of the very first adventures back home. I've been gone for so long, we've done so many different new places, and to be honest with you, I've been kind of excited just thinking about coming back to this location. I'm also mildly terrified because of kind of, you know, what happened last time. Yeah, this place has quite a bit of history. If you're new here, I will explain the story behind this location. It is known as Happy Valley. I've been here several times, at least maybe, I don't even know, 7, 8 times. We've done a lot of winter camping out here, not so much summer camping. It is so freaking hot and humid, but it's nice. Humidity is good for the skin. It just sucks that there's so many mosquitoes. I did spray myself. I feel like so greasy right now and disgusting, but okay, anyway, already hearing weird noises. So the sun is just setting. It is literally almost 10 o'clock, believe it or not, and it's already getting dark inside the forest, hence why I have the light on. But I'm basically gonna hike all the way in, get to where we usually camp out. I am thinking maybe I'll go even a little bit further than that tonight and see maybe if we can find a new ideal spot. I am considering building a bushwhack shelter out here at some point, so I am kind of keeping my eye out for that, if that is a possibility. I keep seeing something down there. Whoa! What was that? Something literally just moved. Okay, I think those are just really dark looking trees. I thought like I saw like a grouping of people down there for a second, but okay, no people, just trees, just trees. Yeah, this place definitely gives me a little bit of anxiety. I'm not a very jumpy person. I do this literally all the time, especially a lot of this camping stuff now. So anyway, enough with the rambling. Let's start the adventure and get on in there. All right, guys, we're going relatively light tonight. So I only have so much water, no food. I am planning on staying the entire night, or at least as long as I possibly can. Hopefully what happened last time does not happen again. I'll go into those details shortly as well, but just make our way in there and hope for the best. So it does appear that this area probably would be ideal to build a shelter. The reason why I say that is because if you see the way all the trees are, the dead trees anyways, we could actually use all of those somewhere to build another home, or another bushwhack shelter, if you will, which I think would be fun. I had fun building the first one. It's nice with a little bit of daylight. We'll see once we get towards the actual valley area if we still have enough daylight to actually see things properly. I'm just gonna quickly move over there. So, like I said, I'm going as light as possible. I'm not bringing too much stuff. Bare essentials. So, literally just one camera, batteries, lights, that sort of thing. Water, and a couple of tools, and obviously our one-man tent. And if we need to, we will start a fire, obviously to keep the animals away and to keep the bugs away as well if they get really bad. We'll see. I haven't camped out here in some time now, so see what the situation is like. Also with the haunting that's going on over here, and also the possibility that somebody might actually be living out here as well. Haven't seen any evidence of that recently, but we have in the past, so that's kind of why I say that. Okay, just got to get up this hill. I'm sure everybody remembers the hill, the grueling hill. Even though I tried to go light, my bag is still super heavy, but that's okay. Also could use the exercise. So I hear birds whistling, but I thought I heard something else. Probably nothing, I guess. For once, it's like actually mostly dry. I think the last time I came here it was raining, so it kind of rained on our parade, if you will. But tonight I don't think it's supposed to rain, but you never know. And if you guys are hearing jiggling, it's just because I have ice in my canteen. I do apologize, but got to keep the water cold somehow. Oh, almost tripped. Alright, so nothing out of the ordinary, it seems. Let's just get up the hill. There is this other trail I've been down a couple of times. I saw something really weird down that trail once, and I haven't been back since, but maybe we will go check it out later on. What I kind of saw was very strange. That's why I almost saw like this weird alien looking figure. It kind of looked like it popped up on camera, but not really. Not like what I saw with my own eyes, which was insane, but we will deal with you later. For now, let's just keep going. Oh, this hill is like the bane of my existence. It's also the leaves that make it a little harder, so let's try and avoid those. Save our energy. We're going to need it because it's still early, and going to want some energy to survive the night as well. Oh, there she is. Oh, I like to call this the old lady trail now. Well, I mean, she has a name. I always forget the name, but yeah, they actually put her face. So we're going with Langry. Langry? I think that's what her name was. It's on there somewhere. I just can't see it properly with the dang reflection. It's a little hard to read. Okay, let's get in there and see if there's anything down there. Let's find the spot that we usually like to camp at. Damn, it's getting so dark already. I mean, already. It's like almost 10 o'clock, so it has to get dark eventually. Oh, so many mosquitoes. I'm glad they're avoiding me. For now, anyway. Beautiful. I do really like this place, though. It is nice. It just gets really weird and creepy late at night. What was that? There it is again. What is that? Woodpecker? There's no way. It doesn't sound like a woodpecker. That would be like repeated. Whew. So humid, I'm already sweating. There's no cars at the entrance, so I don't think anybody's here, but anyway, let's keep going. Alright, well, we actually made it here with some daylight, which is kind of nice for a change. So, for those of you that don't know, I've been down here a few times. The trail does go to like some boardwalk thing that someone built, and then there is this way. There's something up with this particular area, which is why I keep coming back. And we also kind of keep going further and further to see what else is actually out there. So my usual spot to camp is right here. Doesn't seem like much has been touched since. Nope. A lot of the wood that I left is still here. Alright, well I'm going to take a little bit of a break and get some water in me. Let's take a nice little water break. Now I got to make sure that we conserve all of the water that we have. But I do got to keep myself as hydrated as possible, because with it being so hot and humid, it's a little bit cooler in here. It's actually not that bad. Just because I guess we're down in the valley and we're very shaded. But the thing with Ontario is that it gets so humid during the summer, and a lot of the times, like this is the time of year where that humidity, like the air does not cool down. It just retains all of that heat from the daytime, and it's hot even like throughout the night. So without AC, it would be pretty unbearable to even sleep with. But when you're out here in the wild, there's no AC. We have no option. And out here, I don't know really where any like creeks or rivers or anything. Kind of the reason why I want to go down that way. It would be nice to come here during the day so we can actually scout out whether this is a good location for this shelter that I want to build. I know we have the other one, obviously, but one over here, because I come so often, would also be ideal. Get out of here, mosquito. Alright, I'm gonna put that away. I do have a canteen filled with water as well, and I brought one bottle, but we're gonna drink the water, the bottled water first. The reason why is because that's gonna get really warm really fast, and the canteen will actually stay cold until at least tomorrow. So the other thing is, this week apparently Chris Baird is coming to Ontario. Obviously he's coming to hang out with his girlfriend, and he messaged me. He's like, hey man, you free a day this week? I'm like, yeah bro, I'm gonna be filming 4 days straight, so feel free to come with me. And we're deciding on what to do. We think we might have it figured out. We're not sure. Maybe we'll do the Satanic Cult Ritual Forest, or maybe we'll do the Demon House. I don't know. You guys let me know. I think we're kind of keen on going back to the Demon House, because when we were there together the last time, it was kind of crazy. And also the last time I was there was a long time ago. That was kind of crazy too. So let me know down in the comments below if you want me to do that. But yeah, let's just enjoy some of the sound of the birds. These mosquitoes are still really annoying. Let me spray myself a little more. I brought the can with me. I don't have too much left in there, but I gotta restock. Take that, mosquito. They really don't like it when you spray this stuff right at them. What was that? Feels like one's biting my back, but no, what was that? That literally sounded like it came from down the trail. Weird. Okay. Well, like I said, we're gonna go further down anyways. I don't know what that sound was. Maybe just tree noises, but we're gonna head down there in a few minutes and see what's down there. I just wanted to get this load off my back because my bag is quite heavy. And there's no point in killing ourselves doing everything in one shot. So yeah, we'll go inspect down there in a few moments. Alright, I think it's time to get a bit of a move on here. If anything, I could come back and camp here, but I'm going to see if I could actually find another spot maybe further up this way. Let's see, why not? Sun still hasn't fully set, but it's getting pretty dark. Without lights, you can't really see too much. Alright, spirits, or whatever's out here, feel free to come forward and show yourselves, I guess. I'm back. You might remember me from a while ago. I know it's been some time, probably about a month and a half. Hope you missed me. Oh man. Yeah, it feels weird. It always feels weird in this this particular spot. It's so hazy all of a sudden. Damn. Grab my flashlight. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of moisture in the air. Good looking haze. Alright, let's keep going for the time being. If anything, I'll come back, but... See, the only problem with this side of the forest is, like, if I do want to build this shelter, it's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt to get big trees for some reason on this side to build the shelter, unless I go deeper into there or something. But the heck was that? That was loud. It's like something fell. Heard one big thud. We do gotta be careful because there are wolves in this area. We've heard them several times now. Hello? I know I heard something. Just heard another weird noise. That was different though. That was like what we heard earlier. What is that? It sounds like a clap or something. Strange. But it sounds like it's just up ahead. But I'm not seeing anything. Oh, shit. I thought I saw something. Is that an animal? Did I just see an animal? I saw something small. I saw its eyes. And then now I'm hearing what I'm assuming is fireworks or gunshots. Let's go up the hill. Yeah, I don't think we've ever really gone past this point. I don't know why, but I'm starting to feel it now too. But this one particular area, it feels like when you walk up to it, the vibe completely changes. It's almost like a barrier to entry. It's, unless you feel it, unless you're here, it's the only way that I could really explain it. And I don't know what it is. Let's get to the top of the hill and maybe we can get our spirit box out and ask some questions. Can somebody explain why I'm feeling that way? Yeah, it's almost like something's telling me not to go up this way. I don't know what the deal is with that. That was that sound again. What is that? Sounds closer. Also sounds like something's kind of moving out there in the bush. Okay, let's go. I came to investigate. That's exactly what we're going to do. Somebody up there? Don't know. kind of steep. Oh, there's something there. What is that? Is that a deer? Hello, Mr. Deer. Was it a deer or a coyote? I don't know. It's gone now. It's still in there, but let's just not get too close because I couldn't really make it out in time. Well, you stay there if you're a coyote. If you're a deer, you're cool, but... Oh, it gets pretty narrow in here. I don't know what it is. I feel really off. There's something wrong with this area. What the hell was that? Hello? What did he sound like? Like footsteps or something. Like somebody was walking almost directly behind me. Oh, there he is again. I can see him. What is that? Oh, I think it is a deer. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera very well, but... Deer or... I can't tell. Oh shit. That's not a f***ing deer. That's a coyote. And we are way too close. Alright, you stay there. Or actually, it could have been a wolf. I don't know. Ugh. Okay, I kind of don't want to go down any further if he's out here. He's gonna... We might end up crossing paths, so I'm gonna actually start making my way back. Yeah, he's like watching me. I don't see him now, but the fact that he stayed there, he's clearly not afraid of me. The f*** was that? Here's something. Okay. You know what? We're gonna slowly start making our way back. Ugh. Yeah, I don't see him anymore, but I know he's up there. I just couldn't tell if it was a coyote or a wolf or something. But it definitely was no deer. That's for damn sure. Okay. Let's just see if we can see his eyes again. Damn. I would go, but the problem is coming back this way is not gonna be ideal for me tonight. Oh, what the f was that? It was like a snarl, and now there's something moving back there. Alright, let's go back. Screw this spot. So make sure he's not following me. I don't know, he looked a little too comfortable. No fear. I think we might have to build a campfire just to make sure we can keep him away. Feels a little bit better down here. I don't know what it is with that spot. That spot makes me extremely uncomfortable. Oh man. It's also like there's a crazy fog coming in. It's probably just the humidity, like I mentioned, but... Oh, more fireworks. You know what we could do? We could actually go further down. See what's out that way. Oh, there's something falling from the tree, but okay. Actually, I'm gonna go back over there. We're gonna run the spirit box because I don't know, the vibe just doesn't feel right in this particular area. So yeah, let's go back over there. We'll run the spirit box for a second, and let's see what kind of responses we get. All right. Well, I do have this just in case we need it. I'm gonna keep that out. Because if whatever that is does decide to approach me, I just want to be prepared. I don't want to have to beat the shit out of a coyote, but I will if I have to defend myself. Just saying. I'm pretty sure any sane person would do the same. But I just realized that I even kind of forgot to explain some of the backstory. I don't see anything. It literally sounded like something decent sized moved over there, but okay, I don't see any eyes coming, so that's good. But yeah, a little bit of the backstory for those of you who might be new. I know I've probably explained this about 1 billion times, but this location, what it's known for is a couple century old haunting, or at least that's what we think. The pioneers used to live out here. They occupied this area for a long period of time, from the 1800s and then onward, of course. So people do think that ghosts of pioneers are out here. There's a story about a hitchhiker, apparently. Okay, that was really weird. I could have sworn I just saw like something smoky behind the camera. What the f? I don't even have a fire going, so there's no smoke. Okay, this place is so weird. You see the weirdest shit out here. Yeah, apparently there's a phantom hitchhiker, which I do think that me and Frank saw it probably the first time we came to investigate out here, but back on the back roads. I haven't seen anything like that since. Basically, the story goes of a person hitchhiking on the side of the road and then just randomly disappearing, which doesn't make any sense. But even past all of that, I do think there may be something we don't really know from, like, possibly demonic. I have no idea. I don't want to say for sure because, like I said, I don't know. But there have been stories of something basically attacking other hikers and campers that actually come out here, and yeah, that's some scary shit. But I'm debating if I want to maybe just keep going up the trail and see maybe if we can find like a newer spot that we can work with, but I don't really know what's like out there, so I'd have to exit and then keep going up that way, which I could do it, but I kind of like this spot. It's I'm just used to it. I'm feeling really uncomfortable tonight, but I am used to it. But let's get the spirit box and see if we can in fact hear anything, or if anybody wants to at least communicate with us. Keep hearing all sorts of noises, things moving around me. So like I mentioned before, I am going to be going on a big road trip in a couple of weeks. I'm just here basically, you know, just living. But yeah, that's the plan. We're going out west, out into the mountains again of BC. But in the meanwhile, if there's anything here that wants to communicate, I know you have before. Do you want to talk to me? You can talk to me on this.
Look below.
What the f? What am I looking below for? Okay. Is there something specific that I'm looking for? I think I am gonna, if I don't leave the spot right away, I'm gonna get a little campfire going soon, just to make sure we keep Mr. Coyote from coming at us. Oh shit, there's eyes over there. Wait. Where did it go? That was on the trail.
Come and go.
What the f? Come and go? Hang on a second. It's just, I don't want to be holding the camera in case there is something there, but... Dude, there was literally like eyes just down there. There's nothing.
I was in the military.
Okay. But there's nothing here.
Heavy.
Something down there. I don't see anything though. Well, whatever it was, it's gone now. Okay. That was interesting. Legit saw
was
like...
killed.
Whoa. Who was killed? Yeah, I don't know if I saw a coyote, wolf, or something else. I don't know why I can't speak tonight. Something else. What's out there? Who was killed exactly?
It's so quiet here.
Yeah, I know. Eerily quiet. Normally I love it when it's quiet, but I don't know, there's just something's very wrong here. I don't know what it is right now. I feel like I'm being hunted by something all of a sudden. What if that wasn't even a coyote at all? What if it was like, I don't know, I keep hearing about these shapeshifter things? That is a possibility. Okay, well, just in case, I think I'm going to get a little fire going. I don't really need it for heat, but that's besides the point. It'll help with the bugs, and if there is a coyote or something out there that is trying to hunt me right now, and doesn't realize I'm a lot bigger than he is, and I also have a weapon, then hopefully it'll keep him away, so let's get to doing that. I hate building fires in the dark, but
Isaac.
that was really weird. Okay, let's do it, I suppose. Alright, I think we should be okay to start this fire with pretty much just all the kindling that's essentially just lying around. We got lots of dead leaves to help our cause. So we got plenty of wood. Like I said, I don't need like a massive fire. Just enough to keep the Oogie Boogies away, essentially. You know what's funny? Saying Oogie Boogie now reminds me, I have an old friend of mine, I haven't seen her in a while, but we had her on the podcast a while ago, and she was into Wicca at some point, and they used to deal with some sort of entity that they used to call the Oogie Boogie Man, and apparently he was really creepy. So, anyway, let's get a fire starter, and we'll light her up real quick. I don't know why I feel so unsettled right now. I just keep looking around as if there's something. Not a freaking clue what we're dealing with, but... Makes me nervous, that's for sure. Let's get a little bit more kindling in here. Oh, the bugs. And it'll be good to start. I have like literally enough wood just sitting here. I brought another piece over too that we can chop up if we need. But there's already enough here to start with, so that's good. And everything's dry because it hasn't really been raining since maybe last week. That's nice. Anyway, alright, let's grab a starter and get her going, I suppose. Actually, you know what? Might be able to just do it with some leaves. The leaves are super dry right now. Oh, bark, that'll help. See if we can just get everything going here, maybe with some leaves. If they're dry enough, hopefully. If not, fire starter it is. Maybe not. Yeah, they don't really want to light. Alright, well, that's a flop. Fire starter it is. Alright, so recently, I used to use these, but the more flat ones. Recently, I realized in my bin that I even had these. Does this separate? Or is it just like literally one thing? That's interesting. Yeah, there's like these cubes. I haven't used this specific one in a long time. We used to use, like I said, the flat ones before. But let's try this out and see how we do with it. Barely even lights. Probably doing it wrong. Is it supposed to be from like the base? It's kind of weird. I already don't like them. What shit fire starters? I'm trying to use ones that are like not so smelly. Am I like lighting this upside down or something? Weird. Well, that's kind of annoying. It is lighting now, but it's like the weirdest fire starter I've probably ever used. Ugh. This is going to be a little bit of a slow process, but... Alright, let's get a little more kindling in here, I guess. It doesn't seem to work that great. I just like that they don't have an odor. So, I don't know. We'll see if this looks like it's catching. Alright, we have achieved success. So, I'm just literally throwing in some of the old pieces of charcoal that we have from previous times that we've been here, just to kind of get things going here. It was a little bit of a slower process than usual, but it's working, so that's good. Just give that a second to kind of catch up with us here. I feel a little bit more content now that I have a little campfire going, so that's good. Maybe I should just get a step ahead and cut up some wood, I guess, for tonight. I did bring a tree over, so yeah, let's do that. Alrighty. Let's get this going a little bit. Yep, that's some hard wood right there. And actually move my bag out of the way so it's not covered in sawdust. Okay. Now we don't need that much wood, like I said, but this stuff is nice and dry and it'll burn really well. Okay. Just heard that noise again. I don't know what that is. That's weird. Sounded like it came from down there again. Is the coyote clapping? Just get this done. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. I don't need a ton. Alright, well, fire's looking decent. Got like pieces of wood kind of just everywhere right now. I'm trying to figure out what is the driest out here, because the wood in this forest really does not catch very well. It's kind of annoying. That's what it is, I suppose. I'm going to go and find some bigger branches and just fill this up with more kindling. So I'm trying to get more kindling in here, and I noticed something. There was a big piece of charred wood that was most likely from one of our previous campouts, because I've done this spot several times. For some reason it was like literally down there. I have no idea why. It's pretty obvious somebody must have come through and moved it. Why they would move a charred piece of wood, I have absolutely no idea. Doesn't make much sense. Well, we officially have a decent fire going. So that's good. Just add a little bit more of this dry wood. There we go. Let's move some things around so that way it can breathe, of course. Figured, you know what, since we're ahead, we might as well just get the tent ready. I did bring, like I mentioned, the one-person tent, so yeah, because I'm literally just one person. I don't want to carry the big-ass tent out here. There's no point in doing that, so let's grab that and start getting ready. Whew. Now this tent I have not used in a long time. I should probably try not to be directly next to the fire, but the fire's not going to be huge tonight anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal, but maybe I should. Let me see if I can find a... Something just moved back there. I don't see anything. No eyes, nothing. The air is cleared up. It was getting pretty foggy earlier, but now it's fine. Alright, well, I guess I could just... Yeah, screw it. Here should be fine. Not that big of a deal. Alright, let's bust out the one-man tent here. Have not used this in so freaking long. I don't remember the last time I used this. Hopefully everything's in here. Can you imagine if I left like half of it in the car? No, it looks like everything's actually here. I do have the top. I don't think we're going to really need that. Not expecting any rain tonight. Not for a few days anyway. Get that back in there for now. Alright, let's try to remember how to do this, since it has been some time. Okay, that's how it goes. That's the front. This is the back side. Well, the vibe has kind of calmed down for the time being, anyway. I was feeling a little out of place for a moment there, but all seems okay now. This tent does take a second to put together. when I originally ordered this, I thought it was a pop-up, but that clearly was not the case. But that's okay. It takes an extra second or two to put it together. I swear I heard a voice. It was low, almost like a whisper. Yep, we are back to doing things on our own. You know, it's kind of funny. There was a bunch of comments that were talking some of my recent videos saying that it was Lomar off in the woods making noises, and I'm like, Lomar literally doesn't even know where I am. In the last few videos, we were hearing something, and I heard someone, and they're like, oh yeah, that's just Lomar off in the woods. I'm like, why would Lomar even be here? Like, he was busy at home in Halifax, which was like at least 4 hours away from where I was. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. But hey, Lomar, if you want to come out of the woods, now's your time, I guess. Whatever. I don't even really feel that I need to address anything. I could care less. Okay, so if I remember correctly, this has to go through here. Okay, I swear I just heard another voice. That was a little louder though, that was not a whisper. Weird. Yeah, there's definitely something going on out here. I think that we can definitely confirm that much is true. Okay, I think I'm doing this right. I haven't done this one in so long that I forgot kind of even how this works, really. Alright, yeah, I think I got it. There we go. Yeah, we'll just peg these into the ground after, and he is good to go. Let's just get this on the other side. For a second I thought somebody was like standing behind me, but I think it might have just been my eyes seeing my backpack. Okay. This is the hardest part of doing this one, is really just these fitments. There we go. Alright, that one's good. Let's get the front done, just as soon as I can see where everything is, and then we will peg everything in. Beautiful. Yeah, once you've kind of done this a few times, it really isn't that big of a challenge. Always got to remember that the front one has to go through 3 of these slots, which is kind of annoying, but for a second I thought I heard like growling. Man. For some reason my nose is running like crazy. Well, it'll be really good to see Chris soon, that's for sure. I'm excited that he's coming down. He wants to get together. I'm sure it gives you guys something to also look forward to, which is awesome. Especially considering I'm barely ever home anymore. Okay, good. And good. Now we just need some pegs. And we are A-okay. I literally thought I just saw somebody down there. What the f***? Well, the camera's facing there, so I'm hoping if there was something there that we caught it on camera. Hello? was weird. Okay. Maybe just my eyes playing tricks on me in the dark. Alright, let's peg this bad boy down. Just as soon as we acquire the pegs. There we are. Perfect. Okay, I guess we'll just put this right here. Figured I might as well just get this done before I'm a little too tired to want to do it after. Okay. That side is done. Well, the nice thing about being back in Ontario is the ground is really soft. So we have actual dirt here, not like the East Coast, where everything is literally rocks. Alright, we're pretty much done. Just gotta get this one last part in and we are good to go. And I gotta add another piece of wood to the fire and then that's it. Oh, shit. That's annoying. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Whew. Whew. Feeling kind of drained all of a sudden. It's just, I think it's just the heat. It's just been so hot the last few days. Maybe I'm just a little bit dehydrated, but I don't know. All of a sudden my head started spinning and I started feeling a little bit queasy. Whew. That's a little better. The fire's pretty good now. No complaints about that. What was that? Okay, that was literally just right back there. Hello? Damn it. Just as soon as I was trying to, as soon as I was starting to settle in, we hear something. I'm gonna go take a quick look just in case. Maybe somebody's coming, I don't know. But better to be safe than sorry, right? I don't see anybody. Hello? Actually turn this light up a little bit. Somebody down there? Heard something down there now. I have not been down on that side in a very long time. Maybe I'll go for a little hike, if anything. Yeah, there ain't nobody around. Nothing. So what the hell was that then? Whatever it was, it sounded kind of loud. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go finish getting the tent ready, then maybe I'll go for a walk after. Alright guys, let's get our things ready. I'm feeling so tired all of a sudden. like just completely drained. It's not even that late, but it's kind of the reason why I'm trying to get this all done now, just in case I feel too tired in a little bit to actually finish setting up. Alright, let's get our trusty inflatable mattress going here. Fill it, and then we'll stick it in the tent. I've not used this thing in a long time. If this deflates again tonight, I am going to just literally buy a new one online, because maybe I should have just ordered proper patches, but I don't know. Unless there's a leak in another spot that I literally just cannot tell. I have no idea why it deflates. I know obviously there's a hole, but I thought I fixed that problem. But I feel like there's another problem with it. The self-inflating one is so much easier, but it's just so big I don't want to carry it. This is a lot more compact, so it just makes a heck of a lot more sense. Let's see if we can find where this other hole might be. I have no idea. But also, for those of you who want to meet me, you're more than welcome to in Pittsburgh, July 19, Haunted Hillview Manor. Link down in the description below. It's pretty much your last chance at this point. If you plan on being there next Saturday. I am so excited. It is going to be a blast. Thought I was hearing movement. Okay, something just tapped my shoulder. What the hell? That was weird. For like a second, it legit felt like somebody went on my shoulder. I'm gonna get the spirit box ready in a few moments as soon as I finish this. That tripped me out. You know, I'm kind of wishing I had brought some food with me too. I'm kind of feeling a little hungry now. But I'm trying to, you know, I ate a lot on the East Coast, so I'm trying not to eat so much these days. Alright. Maybe one more. Then we're good. Yep. Perfect. You're at max capacity. Now we'll see if this thing deflates. But yeah, that was trippy. It legit felt as if somebody was directly next to me. Alright, let's shove this in the tent real quick. And I'm going to put this back in the bag. Just in case an ember comes flying, I don't want it to land on this. I'd rather this be inside the tent. Whew. It is cooling down, thankfully. Alright, where is the zipper? Hello, Mr. Zipper. There it is. Let's just try not to get into the fire. There we go. Perfect. Just gotta get my pillow ready and then we're pretty much good to go. Great. Left it on the floor. To be honest, this pillow has legit been the best $20 I've probably ever spent in my entire life. Alright, perfect. Let's adjust the fire a little bit, and I guess we'll run the spirit box one more time. Beautiful. That should catch again in a moment. Alright, now that the tent is all set up, I feel a little bit more content. Ooh, man. Alright, let's run the spirit box a little bit and just see what comes through, I guess. We'll try the other one this time. I should have brought my my one. I don't know if I've ever actually tried that one here. That one works really well in certain places. Had some very odd stuff that's come through before. Oh, my nose keeps running like crazy. I don't know why, but it's driving me nuts, to be honest. Alright. Alright, well, I got another sound box here that you can talk to me through if you want.
No trespassing zone.
No trespassing zone. That is really strange. What do you mean by that? I'll explain why I think it's strange in a moment. Why is this a no trespassing zone? This is a public area. I can be here if I want.
Demon Star.
Demon star? What the heck does that mean? I've never heard of a demon star. I gotta look that up. Although I don't really have service right now. Comes and goes. Hearing movement literally behind the camera. What is that? Screw you, Mr. Coyote. You stay there.
Tom.
Just said Tom. No, I don't think Tom's here. I hope not.
Near the color.
Near the color? Okay, you're not really making... What the heck? Oh my god, that noise again. What is that? Hello? Okay, now I'm hearing like keys or something. What the hell? Weird. But I don't see anything. Where's my hatchet? Oh. I feel like there's just like things on both sides. I don't know, just doesn't make any sense. Oh, man, I suddenly feel even more drained than before. Is something draining my energy out here? Now it went quiet. Alright, let me add a little bit more wood to this fire here. Keep it going. Might as well put these burnt pieces in there. Get rid of that. I'm gonna just sit and wait and hear, see if we hear those sounds again. That was weird. I felt like going for a walk earlier, but I suddenly don't feel like doing that at all right now. I just feel so weak. I don't know why. Alright, whatever. We'll wait. Alright, well, I'm feeling really drained. So, I'm going to actually go to sleep. Now, unfortunately, this stupid mattress has once again done the same thing that it did last time. I'm going to have to fill this up again. That is irritating. I'm probably going to end up having to replace this thing, or I'm going to take a very good look at it tomorrow with a lot of light and see if we can figure out what is going on with it. It's just driving me nuts. Like, I don't have energy for this. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I am completely drained. I mean, it's not losing a lot of air, but enough that, like, it becomes irritating. So, I'm going to keep this, oh, shit. Oh. Wow, I literally just screwed up. I accidentally pulled the whole valve open and just released all of the air. That is fantastic. Well, it looks like we're filling this thing back up again. Problem solved. I'm going to keep my hatchet close by just in case I need it. Because, yeah, clearly we know there are wild beasts out here that will probably want to kill us. Oh, okay. Let's take my shoes off. Hopefully I can get at least a couple hours of sleep. Okay. Now, this tent is really small, so unfortunately I have to leave you guys outside. I do apologize, but it is what it is. Okay. There we go. Let's close this trap door. There we go. Perfect. I know it's going to be a little hard to see me, but oh well. Oh, there we go. Not too shabby. Not bad at all. If it wasn't for this mattress, this would really suck. But it's actually decent. Alright, I'm going to try and get some sleep, guys. Good night. Oh. Oh, man, what is... Oh, that hurts. What is that? Ooh. Oh, major pain in the side. Guys, shit. Oh, that pain again? What is that? Stupid bugs. Alright, I'm having a major pain in my side again. Which is messed up because I felt something like that last time too. Ooh. Okay, something's not right. Okay, hang on, I gotta stand up. Oh, I think I might throw up. Hang on. Hang on. Get out of here, moth. Move it. Get out of here. Come on. No one invited you to the party. Oh, I thought I heard something. Oh, shit. What the hell was that? Okay, I gotta stand up. Hang on. Ow. Oh, I don't think it's as bad as last time, but what the fuck? Okay. Hang on. Ow. It literally feels right where my... Sorry, I'm guys probably getting a little bit of plumber's crack there, but kind of feels like similar to last time, but the only pain that I can kind of compare it to is like an appendicitis. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that, but it ain't pretty, let me tell you. What the hell did we hear like moving down there? Ow. Oh, that hurts like a son of a bitch. I don't like that. Oh man. I'd like barely just fallen asleep too. You know what? I'm gonna sit here for a second. Ooh. I still feel it. It almost makes me want to puke. Like, no joke. That's not fun. That might be my cue to leave. Dude, the exact same thing happened last time too. This sucks. What is doing that? That is the question. I don't know why that's happening. A lot of you guys suggested maybe I have... Sorry, there's a lot of smoke right now, but some of you guys were like, oh, maybe gallstones or gallbladder, or kidney stones. I got checked. I don't have that. That's not an issue with me. I feel like it's something to do... It has to be something with this spot. It's like something is like trying to attack me physically. Alright, well, I'm going to give it a few moments. If it doesn't get any better, we might have to pack this in a lot earlier than I was expecting. Son of a... This pain is not going away right now. I'm like on the borderline of puking, and I'm trying really hard not to. And I don't know, I just feel really threatened out here, and I'm calling it. I do apologize, but I'm calling it. I usually stay the entire night, or at least most of the night, but tonight, nope, not going to happen. Not if I need to go to the hospital. Again. It's only when I come here, though. That's the weird part. Like, I don't get it. But let me find that bag for all the spikes. We're going to dismantle everything and head out of here. Actually, let me put this away first. What the heck was that? feel like there's something really close by. I don't know what the hell's going on out here, but okay, fuck it. Let's put everything away. Half of me almost wants to just leave everything at this point. Keep feeling like there's something here right now. Let's just try and do this quickly. Put out the fire, and then we will say bon voyage to this place. I like this place, but not at night. For some reason, like something fucked up is out here. That's the thing. There we go. Let's put that there for a moment. Yeah, I think I'm gonna order a new one of these. This is not. Look at this. Yeah, something is clearly wrong with this. That is not supposed to. I don't know where it's leaking though. Whatever, I'll figure this out later. It's mine right now. Ow. Ow. That's not. I probably shouldn't have done that. Just kind of the way I did that. Okay. Fold and roll, fold and roll. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to put in some time to see if I can figure that out, but first things first, I got to just focus on getting the hell out of here. Alright, where's the bags for this? There it is. Alright, let's grab all the spikes. Even just bending like that is kind of not good. Ugh. Those later. Eesh. All right. Oh, that pain has not subsided at all. All right, whatever. We're gonna have to put out this fire. Oh, grab the camera and just make our way out of here. Ugh. Whew. I think I might stop coming to this spot. I like it, but not if it's going to do this every friggin' time. That is not good at all. Okay. Let's break apart this campfire here. Spread it out a little. Good thing is I still have my canteen, so I don't have to worry. Okay, good stuff. All right, guys, I do apologize again, but let's get out of here. Screw this. Okay, well, that is it for that. I am getting the hell out of here, like right now. Whew. Oh, I'm in a lot of pain right now. I think it's actually getting a little worse. Fuck. Dude. Oh, yeah, let's be careful because I think there might be another coyote off in this area. We heard something earlier. Oh, the pain. Oh, this is a challenge. I don't like that one bit. Oh, I just need a second. Shit. Something's out there. Fuck. Oh, now is not the time. Damn it. Shit. Let's just keep going. Fuck it. I'm just gonna pretend like there's nothing moving out there. Fuck. I see something reflecting over there. What is that? Unless that's just part of the gate? I don't know. Shit, I should have grabbed my other flashlight in case I need to blind the shit out of it right now. I don't see anything. No eyes, nothing. Fuck, okay. So let's keep it moving. Shit. Okay. Well, the hard part coming back up this way is done. I keep hearing something out there. Okay. Just keep going. I think next time I come, if there even is a next time, I am definitely bringing my gun. Screw this. Not to hunt or anything like that, but just making me really nervous. Yikes. Well, this is crazy. That pain has alleviated itself. I think it's something to do with that one particular area. I don't know what it is. I don't even know what it is that attracts me to that spot, but it's like not fully gone, but like I can actually breathe again. Whew. That was weird. I don't know what the deal was with that, but yeah, this place is fucked up every time we come here. I cannot believe that the same thing happened this time. I should probably still go get checked out again, and I'll keep you guys updated on that, but son of a... like, really? That sucks. But anyway, I'm going to keep recording on the way out. I think that's where I'm going to probably end this off. If anything else happens, I'll include it, but smash like button, and I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Love ya. Bye-bye.